don't want to be an every other weekend dad. I hear that every single day. Dads across the world are like, I don't want to be an every other weekend dad. I want to be there for my kids. I want to see them all the time. It's not fair that I don't get to see my kids. And you're right, it's not fair. But unfortunately, a lot of guys have that reality. But for those guys that want to go from being an every other weekend dad to an every other week, or a week on, week off, or a 2-2-3 schedule, or a 5-2, or some other 3-4 schedule, you've got to work into it. You've got to be able to convince the judge that A, you can do it, B, it's good for the child, and C, that you have the ability with your work schedule to make it happen. Because they don't want to just give it to you and then have you come up with a whole bunch of reasons why it's not working. They're not going to make those changes unless you can actually prove it, that you're going to use that time, that you're going to be there for your kid. You got to really mean it. And if you want to learn how to do that, stick around, because I'm going to go over why we teach dads in dadslawschool.com in our VIP program, why it's important for them to actually have the evidence and the proof to show to the judge so that they can get what they want. Because here's the thing, if you're going in front of a judge and you're trying to make the argument, Your Honor, I deserve 50% custody of my kids. Well, let's work on your languaging to begin with, because it's not necessarily your kid so much as it's our kid, because the kids are not like a television. The kids are individual humans that you both created. They're not property. They don't need to be treated like property, and you don't want to speak about them like property. You want to speak about why 50-50 is in the kid's best interest, why it serves them to be nurtured and supported and helped by you half the time. And whether that's going to be a 3-4 or a week on, week off, whatever it's going to be, you need to be explaining to the judge why that's important to the child's development. It's not about your rights. It's not about your 50%. It's about their life. It's about their development. It's in their best interest. Change the way in which you speak about them and about what you're asking, more likely to get what you want out of a judge. Because if you want to go from, I'm an every other weekend parent and that's horrible, to I'm an every other week parent, you need to be able to show the judge that you've got their best interest at heart. And the way you do that is you write a declaration. You show to the judge why you know what's in the kid's best interest. Because you've got a relationship with that child. You know who their friends are, who their teachers are, you know their shoe size, you know what their likes, their dislikes, their food allergies, the games they like to play, what makes them laugh, you know how to handle them when they're having a meltdown, you know how to bring them down, you know how to bring them up, you know how to discipline them. All of that we teach dads in the VIP program at dadslawschool.com. And if you enroll today, you're going to start learning how to convince that judge that you having 50% custody is in the kid's best interest, because you're an active and engaged father. We're going to show you in our VIP program how to collect evidence, how to use that evidence, how to get evidence actually admitted to the judge so that they will rely on it and make a decision that's in your favor. And if you're like, I don't know how to handle all this stuff, no worries, we got you. We got weekly group coaching. Every single week, dads get together on Zoom and we talk to each other about how to handle the situation. Develop a strategy. What's your evidence going to be? Who's your witness list? What's going to happen? How are you going to handle it when the judge says this? How are you going to handle it when the opposing side says that? Okay, you're going to go into court as if you were gaming it, just like a football game or a baseball game. You're going to have a game plan. You're going to be able to walk in there and be confident and capable, because you're going to know going in that you are a great dad, and you're going to put it in writing so the judge reads that before you walk into that courtroom. Because your first impression with that judge, it's not when you walk in, it's when you file papers. It's when you put something into that court file, and the judge reads it in chambers. They're making an opinion of you. They're developing who they think you are. They're seeing what are you actually putting in paper. And we're going to show you in the VIP program exactly what to put in, how to get to the judge's best opinion of you with the proof that you've got, with Dad's diary, with a calendar designed to put all that information in a way the judge can look at it and go, that's a great dad. They deserve more time with their kid, and their kid deserves more time with them. And if you want to enroll today, all you've got to do is go to dadslawschool.com. In the upper right-hand corner, there's a big button that says Enroll Now. Come join us. And this Thursday, we'd love to see you on Zoom. Have a great day. Remember, I think you're freaking awesome.